What's happening, fellas? This is Cheddar Belt with Chronic Gaming, and first things first, I want to apologize for the sort of unexpected hiatus that the channel's gone on recently. We've got a lot of things going on in our personal lives. I've just recently moved into a new place. I'm hunting for a new job. Genesis, he's started a new job. He works kind of odd hours. Our third member, Schniggy, up until recently, he was going to school and working full-time. But I'm thinking that we're going to be able to figure out a better schedule for the three of us to meet up here soon. Like I said, I had just recently moved into a new place, and for the first time in my life since I lived with my parents back in high school, I've been able to really set up my entire collection of gaming memorabilia, computers, cameras, all the things that I'm into personally, and I wanted to show you guys around. Stay tuned. Right, so as we walk in, here's the door. As we walk in, you can see off to the right, this is the backdrop, the chair I was just sitting in. I'm really proud of this poster. It came in that box. It might be my favorite poster. We got Grand Theft Auto 4 here, Nintendo shirt. There's a Skyrim poster hiding behind this big shelving unit. Everything got kind of crammed onto this one shelf when I was first setting everything up. Before I got that shelf over there, but I decided to do something different with it. Anyways, this is the bulk of my game collection. We got Xbox 360 up top. There's a few loose music CDs. These are all PC games. PC, these are Intellivision, boxed. I've got one boxed NES game, that's Star Tropics. Got some older PC games here. Let me turn on the light here. Those on the left, those are Atari 400 cartridges. We got Atari 2600. Pretty cool little GameCube game case. We got boxed GBA games. My lone DS game. I don't even have a DS anymore. If you guys have never heard of the band Yes, these are all Yes CDs. I got them from my area supervisor at work. She just came in one day and gave me a big bag of them. That was really cool of her. They are a fantastic band. We got a few more 360 games here. That's another system I don't even have anymore, is this 360. GameCube. This is all PS1, SNES, N64, NES. You got PS2 down here. I've got more PS2 games over there, but this is by far what I have the most of because it's really what I did the most growing up with. Let's see, this is just kind of a junk corner right now, just stuff I haven't figured out what I want to do with yet. These are all film cameras. I believe only two of them work. This Minolta here, the Ricoh, it's got the mirror on it. It's off track. I haven't tried this AT1 yet. I'd really like to someday. This Rebel XS works. You got record players. Let me stoop back down here. These both work great. I just haven't got around to setting up some speakers for them. There's all my records. This is where most of the magic happens. This is my main computer setup. You can see the tower down there. That's a Cooler Master Storm Scout tower. It's got a Phenom 2 3.4 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, Radeon 5770, 2 hard drives. It's a bit dated, but it's okay for what I use it for. There's some other towers down here. They're pretty low spec. If you grew up in the American public school system, I'm sure that you recognize this guy. Good old Dell Optiplex. Motherboard. I'm very proud of this Crash Bandicoot pixel art. My friend Christine drew that for me one year for Christmas. That's some random wall business. This PlayStation Tower, I actually got this yesterday. I found it in Goodwill for $5. It's slotted down up there at the bottom for a fat PS3, but the game slots fit DVD cases and PS3 games, so I've got some of the PS2 games that I play more frequently set up over here. Now we're getting to the good part. You can see I've got, let me turn this light off. I got GoldenEye 007 Essential. That's going on the TV. We got the N64 here. Light back on. N64, GameCube. This is the DVD-R that everything, well, these three systems are hooked up to it right now through the switch. That's what I use to record console gameplay. Over here is my retro shelf. You got the top loader NES, SNES, which I just found out doesn't work when I hooked it up, so I've got to find another one of those. Atari 400, that's what's on the TV right now. You got Donkey Kong. It's a good old Sharp TV with the huge knobs. Let me just stroke those. You got an Atari 2600 with the wood grain. It's a 4-switch. I used to have the all black. It was the Vader model. And television with its just god-awful controllers. I can't tell if they're broken or if I'm just using them wrong, honestly. I especially like this Atari Home Computers catalog. Let's see, that's the Atari 800. And there's the 400 down there. Pretty cool. Let me stick that back. Stay. Okay. This here, it's a little collage of some comic books. I found these in a dumpster one day, and I'm not an especially huge comic book guy, but I wanted to display these somehow still, so I thought this up. Kind of disregard the reflection of the ring light, if you would. A Guitar Hero 2 controller in the bag. I'm a basic bitch, so I've got a Pulp Fiction poster. I mean, who doesn't? Yeah, the Aura Interactor, it's pretty cool. It's like a subwoofer that you wear on your back, or maybe your stomach. This dude's wearing it on his back, but he's also sitting on the chair backwards. That, I don't know, it doesn't seem comfortable to use. It's like I said, it's like a subwoofer in a backpack. It lets you feel like the low end of the game sound, like impacts. You got the boxed NES. I scored this thing super cheap years ago. I think I got it for like $30. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Got some plastic instruments down here. Rock Band drum set there. This Toshiba satellite is pretty cool. I believe it was made in 1994. It's got Intel inside. I believe that's a 486 running at probably 30 to 40 megahertz. 12 megabytes of RAM and 100 something megabyte hard drive. I played DOS games on it sometimes, like I play Alone in the Dark on it pretty frequently. Right now we're getting into the console graveyard. None of these systems here work. These TVs do work. Here we got strategy guides. It's a PS1, the controller ports on it are broken, I think. This PS1 doesn't spin discs. PS2 is missing controller ports. This Retro Duo, it just doesn't work. Unfortunately. I got this Nintendo back from my ex after she had had it for years and it didn't work when I got it back. Go figure. All of these PS2s have faulty lasers. We got the Game Boy tote here. You see an SP, 2 advances. We got 2 OG Game Boys. That's a pocket right there. Game Boy Color. That's just a box of bullshit. My camera bag. I got the speaker heap. I haven't found a way really to orient the speakers effectively to use them with the record players. I've still got a bit of organizing to do in here. This is just a big box of computer peripherals. You can see power supplies, cords, keyboards. Oh, by the way, I love this keyboard. It's back when HP was Packard Bell. You know, you got Hewlett Packard now, but before it was Packard Bell. This keyboard is probably almost as old as I am. It came with the first computer that we had. That was the family computer. Hold on. You can see. Clackety clackety clack. Love it. We got some miscellaneous stuff in there. You can see a hard drive, sticker RAM. That whole drawer is computer components, batteries, junk. That's just about it. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys around the room because I'm hoping to resume making videos for Endochronik Gaming, and this will likely be the setting for all that action. I'm wanting to start a new segment on the channel called Chedds Game Corner, in which I do reviews and whatnot. I'm recording gameplay and writing material for a PS1 game right now. I'm hoping to have that video up in the coming weeks. Anyways, this is just kind of the overview, and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Actually, I've got one last tidbit before I go. I do have an intro video worked up for the segment that I was talking about, Chedds Game Corner. Just kind of, it's an intro video to like the episodes. I'll show that after this clip. Thanks.